Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Northumberland Zoo on YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in again, and thank you for your support and subscribing to our channel. The channel is doing really great, so thanks so much for being here. So this week we're going to look at something a little bit different. Now, some of you guys might not know the process involved in shearing alpacas, but it's not at all like shearing sheep. Sheep are very straightforward. You generally just tip them over and they just sit there and you shear them away. Alpacas are a little bit more tricky and we have to get a specialist in to do it. So I wanted to share that process with you. It's the most humane and the best way to do it, and obviously it's in the animal's best interest to get sheared once a year. Alpacas are well known for the quality of their wool. There's areas of the wool that's worth quite a bit of money, and it's been used in fabric making for years, and there's other wool that we just use here at the zoo for enrichment for the other animals because it's smelly. So anyways, I wanted to show you the process. This is the after. We'll have a look at the before and see what happens in between, but thanks for tuning in.
We've come here today to shear the alpacas at Northumberland Zoo, and we do it once a year to harvest the fibre and to stop them getting heat stroke.
The shearers have a specialist vehicle with a modified tipper bed on the back of it. The alpacas are walked in, and there is a little fabric wrap that secures the body of the alpaca to the bed while the bed is being tipped horizontally. And then each foot is secured individually at the top and the bottom of the bed to prevent the alpaca from moving during the process and either injuring themselves or the shearer. This also provides an excellent opportunity to do any foot care or trimming required. If you don't shear them, they are at risk to heat stroke during the summer months and fly strike, and if you leave them year after year, it just keeps growing. A little bit like that sheep that was lost on Tasmania for 7 years. And obviously, we don't want that to happen. The most valuable parts of the fleece are along the top of the back and on the sides. Their legs and their underbelly wool are generally not used, but it's great for us because we can use them for enrichment in the zoo for animals that really like smelly things like the cats. If you or you know someone who would be interested in some of our alpaca wool, then please do get in touch because we've got 4 alpacas worth of it. Alpaca are a domesticated animal, and just like sheep, they have been bred for thousands of years just for their wool. This domestication means that they have lost the ability to molt themselves naturally, and they completely rely on us for this process.
Elizabeth, we're probably not going to make jumpers out of that, so what are you going to do with it instead?
We're going to put it in with all of our carnivores. They really like anything from the domestic section, so like the bedding, the feces, urine, that kind of stuff, so they'll love this as well.
You may have noticed that we got 2 new boys at the zoo recently, Bravado and Columbus. They were donated to us by Bockenfield Airfield, so anyone who's been down there has probably met these boys already, but they are intact, which means that we can potentially breed from them. The 3 boys that we had previously have moved to Kirkley Hall, so if you want to see them, you can go there as well.
Just keeping Cilla company while her mum gets shorn, because they haven't really been separated before, so she's just a little bit unsure about what's going on, but she's come over every now and again and just had a little stroke, so she doesn't seem too distressed by it. Slippery Cilla.
Next up was little Cilla, and this was her first time ever being shorn. As you can appreciate, it was a very strange experience for Cilla because she's never done it before, but she really appreciated Elizabeth comforting her through the process, and that really seemed to calm her down. They didn't want to take loads of wool off of her, so they only did the body and left the legs. Oh, beautiful.
How do you think Cilla's first haircut went? Oh, it went really, really well. She was really, really good. Didn't know what to expect when she went down, but she was really, really good.
It looked like she was quite pleased you were there comforting her.
Yeah, definitely. It's always nice to know that an animal is like more calm when you're there, which is always nice.
The alpacas look so much better, if not a little bit silly, but they must feel so much better as well. Gross. I hope you enjoyed watching that video, and obviously the alpaca look amazing. They look a little bit silly, like aliens. Natasha and Cilla are in our barn at the minute, so if you do come down, that's where they're staying at the minute, and we've got 2 new boys on site who are out in the paddocks, I think. So if you want to come down and see the alpacas, by all means. And if you want wool, or you know anybody that does want wool, alpaca wool of course, then get in touch and we'll sort you out. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys, and if you haven't done already, please do subscribe to our channel, and have a great week, and we'll see you next week.